these are great tips. I'm actually writing them down myself for my own benefit. I have a question for you, and this is kind of turning the tables, not just so much for people that are wanting to, get over their fear, but there are a lot of people, especially in the industry that I'm in, self-help, and once working for Zig Ziglar, I remember we would get calls on a daily basis saying, I want to be a public speaker. I want to be doing what you're doing. How do I do it? And have you seen that? Have you seen other people really wanting to not be afraid of this, but really want to pursue public speaking?
Yes, in fact, we have people, all sorts of folks coming for different reasons, and one of them is to become a paid speaker. Some folks will come in and say, I've spoken now for years for free, and now I want to become a paid speaker, so I just want to hone those skills a little more professionally. So we have some, and then other folks who just want to remove the fear completely, so they just want practice. So it's definitely a combination of a few different reasons.
Okay, and depending on where they're at, too, you could meet them at the level that they are coming to you at, whether it be they're more professional, they've been doing this for a while, maybe they've been in Toastmasters, or people that have never done anything. You could really meet them
Correct.
Wherever they're coming in.
Yes, we have 8 different classes, all different activities and exercises at different levels.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about your classes. How do you do them? Where do you do them? How can people get in touch with you to try to get going on something like this?
Okay, if they're in the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut area, we can always set up a class in New York. We have classes running all the time in usually Midtown or the Upper West Side, for example. We have a couple different locations in New York where we hold live classes. We also have webinars for those folks not in the metro area. Mm-hmm. If they want to call in and get some coaching over the phone, we have Skype, we have Uber, we have a couple different ways that we have webinars so people can be coached with the camera. So some folks don't want to leave their home, and some folks would rather have live classroom training. So it's a combination. And as far as getting in touch with us, we have free tips for public speaking, and that goes out in our newsletter. So if they wanted to visit www.power, P-O-W-E-R, Prez, P-R-E-S.com, they could sign up for our free newsletter. And if they're looking for more tips or video testimonials or just to hear other folks going through the same thing, we have some of those on corporatetrendsetters.com. That's www.corporate, trend, T-R-E-N-D, S as in Sam, E-T-T-E-R, S as in Sam.com. So again, there are video testimonials on there, more tips, and class descriptions. So that one's a little more in-depth.
Okay, great. So for the listeners out there that are driving, we are recording this. So if you're not able to get out a pen and paper and write this down, we will get this to you. But again, just for those that have the ability to write, definitely go now to High Power Prez. That's HIGHPOWERPRES.com or corporatetrendsetters.com. Now, Carrie, I don't know that you you didn't ask me to mention this, but I do know from just talking with you, are you also offering some consultation for those that go to your website and sign up for your newsletter, possibly those that are looking to hire you for your services? Are you doing any kind of free consultation for people like that?
Yes, we offer 20 to 30 minutes over the phone in case they're not sure if they want professional help, they're not sure how long they want to go for the training. So we give them a ballpark and an idea of what would be appropriate for their level, and that's free. So it's 20 to 30 minutes over the phone, and we're running that free for a limited time.
Awesome. That is great. And for people that are out there thinking, well, I don't really ever have to get up in front of a group or my job doesn't require me to have to worry about these kind of things, I will say that this is the kind of skill that anybody needs to learn. Speaking, whether it be public speaking, however you're looking at it, it's really any time you have an exchange with any person, whether it's one person or 2,000 people, it's extremely important to have those presentation skills. Because here's the thing, you're presenting yourself every single day that you've talked to anybody. So if you're not presenting yourself in a way that comes across as confident and capable and know what you're talking about, then that is also going to hurt you. So I highly encourage people, Even if you're not in a position where you have to do daily presentations to a big group, you are doing presentations to someone every moment of your life.
Yeah, and they say if there are two candidates who have the same credentials, the one with the better presentation skills will get the job.
I totally believe that.
And usually interviews are one-on-one. So we even have people who come in for one-on-one training because they want one-on-one help expressing themselves. Sometimes
That's right.
with conversations with their colleagues or their bosses, they just want help expressing themselves and communicating more effectively so they can find that fine line between not being passive and not being aggressive, but they want to be appropriately assertive.
Absolutely.
So we coach to appropriately assertive.
That is awesome. Again, definitely seek out Carrie. Definitely leverage what she knows. She's been doing this for so long that your experience can help anybody, and especially with all these free reports and things, newsletters that she has on her website. Go there again at highpowerpres.com or corporatetrendsetters.com. Carrie, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want to share with my listeners in terms of tips or other information about you, your business, anything at all?
Let's see. If they feel inside that they know they have more potential than what people see, that's the typical client who comes to us and sees the most success. Those folks who really want to express themselves more, they just feel a little bit nervous, feel a little bit fearful, they know they have more to share, they know that they have untapped talent, those are the ones who do extremely well and come out feeling like $1 million. So if they're looking to be trained, hone their presentation skills, and they really want to have some fun in the meantime, then they should definitely come enroll in one of our classes.
That is awesome.
Guaranteed fun, that's for sure.
Well, and like I think you had said it earlier about practice, 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 practice. Nothing comes easy, and you can look at a speaker on a stage and think to yourself, well, they just must have that. That just must come to them naturally. I can guarantee public speaking doesn't come naturally to anyone. Anyone who's out there today doing a good job has likely gone into coaching with people like Carrie or classes. So get out there, do it, and you won't regret it. And Carrie, I'm so glad you joined us today. Thank you so much. I know your schedule is so busy, and I really appreciate you taking the time to be on here. And I'd love to have you on here again, and we'll see about setting that up.
Excellent. Well, thanks for having me.
This is Michelle Prince with the Winning in Life Now radio show. If you would like to reach me, I can be reached at www.winninginlifenow.com. That's www.winninginlifenow.com. Until next time, make it a great day.